Now that you've had a year to look back on this,
right.
How are you remembering it?
Well, it hasn't changed very much since around the time when it just happened. It's almost as though as time passes, I'm getting a bigger grasp of the totality of this injury. It's honestly like problem solving on a regular basis, you know? But then once you start solving certain problems, like once you know how to solve a certain problem, it's like you just use that same solution over again. I'm lucky because I have a great partner who's very supportive, and so I'm just taking those challenges like day by day.
But then you see her thrive and do so well and take this opportunity and try to do better with her life and try to better other people's lives. And I'm seeing that firsthand too, so I get kind of inspired.
You're dealing with a lot right now, both emotionally and physically. How is it for you at this point to have to try and move forward?
I don't want my life to be defined by this. I mean, in a way it is. It has been. It can't not be, but I guess I'm more like forward-facing.
An absolutely great attitude from Danielle Kane. She's one of the shooting victims, of course, after what happened here. She was a nursing student who first wanted to help others. With me now is EMS Commander Peter Rotolo. It's interesting that that was the reaction for her, for many people, when all this unfolded last year, and that's your job.
That's correct. It is our job, but you know, the community is the first responders, and in this case, they acted as first responders. They came out and they helped, and for us as you know, emergency services, to see the community come out and participate and get involved. You know, that's what we want them to do. That's why we want them to learn CPR. That's why we want them to learn first aid, to get involved, and the community did that.
How difficult was it for you guys that evening? Obviously, it was all hands on deck.
It was. So, you know, the paramedics responded along with fire services and police services. Everybody came to come in. But one of the difficulties we had is because the community became involved and took strangers into their, you know, their residence, into their stores, into their basements to hide away from the danger. So for us, it made it difficult because we're going to so many different locations and entering premises to go look for the patients. Because again, the community responded, and to provide safe, you know, habitat for the people in the street.
At what point during the evening were your crews able to grasp just how large this was and how significant this event was?
The 911 calls. You know, we had crews on the scene within, you know, under 5 minutes, and with the 911 calls kept coming with different locations. As people in the community were taking injured citizens in, we would get the calls for that address, and you know, as we started traveling down the roads with all the different addresses, we sort of realized, oh, we've got, you know, a very expansive of territory to respond to.
EMS Commander Peter Rotolo, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.